Let's talk about Spurs' 2-0 win against Anzhi in, of course, Moscow, Russia. Now, Spurs, they sold Gareth Bale. They received a ton of money for that fine transfer. Now, with Lamela coming in and Soldado also starting, Jermaine Defoe, unfortunately, is out of place. If you want a not even second class, a top class striker who is in fine form with the limited sample size we have this year, and a team wants to come in there and go, you know what, Defoe can offer us a little something, snag him in the January transfer window. I was about to combine those two words, which would have been impossible. So they top Group K by 4 points now. There is no doubt that they are going to take the group. However, in the 34th minute, Holtby saw Defoe. He stayed onside. Smartly, wisely, stayed onside. A powerful shot right into the back of the net. That was 1-0. And then they doubled down just 5 minutes later. A 2-0 thrashing, you could say, for Spurs. So congratulations to them. So just some time after Andre Villas-Boas publicly went after Fernando Torres for whatever the hell Torres was doing when he was grabbing the opponent's face. So again, it is a good start for the Europa League for Spurs. And not only that, Anzhi certainly looked energized in the second half. However, you have to feel bad for them. You really do. Because they put all this money, they have Willian, they have Samuel Eto'o, they have a lot of talented players, and then the owner just pulls the money. In a sort of what the fuck sort of move that owners make, not only when they just pull money, because granted we haven't seen that a ton in professional sports, at least here in the States, except if you're like the Bobcats or the Memphis Grizzlies, as they have done. But they're also winless this entire year. Me personally, I feel for them, and I feel for their fan base. However, for the 150 Spurs fans that made the trek to a cold night in Moscow, congratulations on your win. So now, as I pull up my iPhone that is currently at 17%, I asked all of you to chime in on the tweeter, so here were your responses. Ali, not you, said, no surprise, Spurs have quality players in all positions, not forgetting good subs, I believe is what he meant, good defensive subs. Meanwhile, Anzhi have lost their mojo. Obviously, I agree with that. They haven't lost their mojo. They've lost their funds. Adam Abul Hassan says, obviously not surprising at all. The whole club of Anzhi is in shambles at the moment. Obviously, I agree with that. Rico Brown, a copyright, and apparently a huge Chelsea lover. Probably has a boner every time you mention Chelsea. I'm just kidding, Rico. Spurs will win this group and go deep into the Europa League. What do you think? Obviously, I agree with you. Spurs are in fine form. They're looking very good. Matt Morris, Holtby proving that you don't need to pay £42 million for a classy midfielder, £1.25 million for a complete class. Oliver Farusa, thank you for chiming in once again. Oliver, I love you, says Anzhi no longer have Eto'o or Willian, as I stated. If Anzhi even qualifies, it's a miracle. Let's hope that they qualify. I know that they're winless, but man, I'm certainly rooting for them. And Matt Lee Puma sarcastically says, did Bale score? Of course, he did not. He's with Real Madrid, and I believe he is still sidelined. So now I want to hear all of your thoughts in the comments section below, what exactly you think about the Europa League right now and what exactly you think about Spurs. So do that and help me out and subscribe to TYT Sports.